My heart is stunned. My head is not. There's just been too many.
We're going to overcome this together as one.
Heartbreak after 2 mass shootings in 2 U.S. cities in just 13 hours over the weekend. The tragedy deepening in El Paso, Texas. The death toll climbed by 2 today to 22 in the massacre at a Walmart.
One elderly woman ended up passing away in the middle of the night, and then another patient just recently passed away.
Authorities in El Paso investigating the attack as domestic terrorism. The suspect, a 21-year-old white man arrested at the scene, now booked on capital murder charges. It's believed he posted a racist anti-immigrant statement online before the attack in the heavily Hispanic border city, more than 1,000 kilometers from his home in Allen, Texas. El Paso's attack came just hours before 9 people were killed in a separate mass shooting in Dayton, Ohio's busy nightlife area. Surveillance video released by police shows the frantic scene as shots rang out before the gunman, a 24-year-old white man wearing body armor and a mask, was shot and killed by police just 30 seconds after opening fire. Dayton's police chief says so far race is not believed to be a motive, but investigators are still exploring all evidence, including reports the gunman had a hit list in high school. The shooter's sister among those killed. It's not clear if she was targeted.
It seems to just defy believability he would shoot his own sister. But it's also hard to believe that he didn't recognize that was his sister. We just don't know.
Donald Trump offering his condolences from the White House today.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy.
Trump, whose rhetoric has frequently been condemned as stoking racial divisions, pointing the finger at video games, the internet, and mental illness. He did not mention his own past remarks or gun control measures like background checks in his address, even though he tweeted earlier in the morning that Republicans and Democrats must come together and get strong background checks. In February, the Democrat-controlled House of Representatives passed a bill that would require background checks for most gun transfers. The Republican-controlled Senate has not yet taken up the legislation. In a joint statement, top Democrats Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer say it took less than 3 hours for the president to back off his call for stronger background check legislation. When he can't talk about guns, when he talks about gun violence, it shows the president remains prisoner to the gun lobby and the NRA. And a call for action coming from Philadelphia Union's Alejandro Bedoya after the Major League Soccer player scored a goal yesterday and grabbed the mic.
A very big goal. Congress, do something now. End gun violence. Let's go.
Bedoya, by the way, grew up 15 minutes from Parkland, Florida, where 17 people were killed in a mass shooting at a school last year. And in the wake of that tragedy, the athlete showing his support on his jersey.